Today, we will look into a phenomenon that intrigues almost everyone: the sensation that time is speeding up. This video unpacks why many of us feel the days, weeks, and years are slipping away faster as we grow older. Through a blend of psychological insights, biological facts, and societal trends, we aim to provide a comprehensive understanding of how our perception of time evolves and how we can better manage this perception to enhance our daily lives. Join us as we explore the intricacies of time perception, offering both explanations and solutions to this universal experience. Let's begin by understanding what we mean by time perception. Time perception is our subjective experience of time, which can often differ significantly from the measured time on a clock. This phenomenon is something that intrigues scientists and philosophers alike, as it touches on the very fabric of our daily experiences. Why is this topic so relatable? Because everyone, at some point, feels like time is either dragging on or slipping away. Remember when you were a child, and the summer holidays seemed to last forever? Now, as adults, many of us find that weeks and months pass by in a blink. This change in how we experience time can be puzzling, and often leads us to wonder about what is happening in our lives and our brains to create such a shift. But what exactly influences our perception of time? It turns out that several factors play a role, and they range from our age to our activities and the amount of stress we're experiencing. For instance, when we are young, we are constantly encountering new experiences and learning new information. Each day is packed with novelty, which might make time seem to stretch out. As we age, the number of new experiences tends to decrease. Our days often fall into more predictable patterns, and routines take over. Psychologists suggest that this reduction in new experiences can make our brains process time faster. The more familiar the events, the less information your brain writes down, and the quicker time seems to go. Additionally, our emotional state influences our time perception. When we're happy or engaged in enjoyable activities, time seems to fly. Conversely, when we're bored or in discomfort, time seems to drag. This is why a wait in a doctor's office can seem endless, whereas a good conversation with a friend can make hours feel like minutes. Attention plays a crucial role in how we perceive time. When we are focused on a task, we're less likely to notice time passing. But when we are waiting for something and constantly checking the clock, time can seem to crawl. This aspect of time perception is vital to consider, especially in today's world where distractions are plentiful and our attention is often fragmented. As we proceed, we'll continue to explore how various factors, from biological to technological, impact our sense of time. Understanding this can not only satisfy our curiosity, but also help us manage our time better, leading to a more fulfilling life. Now, let's explore the psychological dimensions of time perception. This aspect is crucial because our mental processes shape much of our experience of time. Psychologists have observed that as people age, their perception of time tends to accelerate. But why does this happen? One key reason is the proportional theory, which suggests that as we get older, each year becomes a progressively smaller fraction of our lives. For example, to a 5-year-old, 1 year is 20% of their entire life, which feels significant. But to a 50-year-old, 1 year is just 2% of their life, which may seem to pass much more quickly. Additionally, our memory plays a significant role in how we perceive time. When we are young, our experiences are more vivid and memorable because many are first-time events. These memories are dense and rich, making our youthful years seem longer when we reflect back. As adults, fewer new experiences generally mean less memorable milestones, leading to a sense that time is slipping by more swiftly. Emotional intensity also influences time perception. Intense emotional experiences tend to make time feel elongated in the moment, but shrink in retrospect. This phenomenon is something many can relate to, such as during a crisis, where moments can feel drawn out, yet looking back, the event might seem brief. Understanding these psychological factors helps us grasp why time might feel like it's speeding up, particularly as we navigate different life stages. It also emphasizes the importance of seeking new experiences and emotional richness throughout life to stretch our perception of time. Moving from psychology to biology, let's examine how our bodies influence our perception of time. Neurologically, our brain's internal clock mechanisms play a crucial role. These mechanisms include networks of neurons that help us perceive and estimate durations. Research suggests that our brain's ability to measure short and long intervals can change as we age. Neuroplasticity, or the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections, diminishes over time. This decline can affect how we encode new experiences and perceive time. Stress is another significant biological factor. When we are stressed, our body releases hormones like cortisol, which can make us hyper-aware of the passing of time in the short term. But chronic stress can lead to disorientation regarding time and even make days blend together, speeding up our overall sense of time passing. Health conditions and lifestyle choices also impact how we perceive time. For instance, lack of sleep can disrupt our internal clocks, leading to a distorted perception of time. Engaging in regular physical activity, on the following hand, has been shown to help regulate these biological clocks, potentially stabilizing our time perception. Each of these biological elements, neural function, stress response, and overall health, interacts with our psychological state to shape how we experience time. This complex interplay highlights the importance of taking care of both our minds and bodies to potentially stabilize and enrich our perception of time. As we transition from biological to technological influences on our perception of time, it's clear that technology plays a pivotal role in how we experience and manage our days. In the digital age, technology impacts us continuously, with smartphones, computers, and the internet changing how we interact with the world, and with time itself. One major technological factor is the pace of information flow. Today, we receive more information in a single day than people in previous centuries might have encountered in a year. This constant stream of data from social media, emails, and news alerts can make time seem to fly by, as we're always moving from one task to another without a moment of pause. The nature of digital interactions can also distort our time perception. Engaging with social media can create a sense of a sped-up world. Scrolling through feeds where hours of content can be consumed in minutes, and where responses to messages are expected almost instantly, can leave us feeling like there's never enough time. This technological whirlwind not only affects adults, but has a profound impact on younger generations too, who may never have known a world without immediate digital gratification. The challenge here is to manage these tools so that they serve us rather than steer us. By setting boundaries with our technology use, we can reclaim some control over how we perceive time, allowing for moments of reflection that are essential for a balanced perception of time. Expanding beyond individual experiences, societal changes also influence our perception of time. Modern life is marked by a culture of urgency and efficiency. Everything from fast food to fast fashion embodies the principle of quick satisfaction, reinforcing the feeling that time is scarce and we must continually hustle to keep up. This cultural shift towards speed and efficiency can be seen in every corner of society. Workplaces demand productivity and multitasking, often compressing more work into less time. Urban development prioritizes fast transport and quick services, all designed to cope with the demand for speedy living. This societal acceleration might be one reason why so many people feel that time is speeding up. As society continues to evolve, understanding these changes and their impacts can help us navigate our relationship with time more effectively. It may also inspire us to seek ways to decelerate, to find value in being present, and to engage more meaningfully with the world around us, despite the societal push for speed. In response to these feelings, it's empowering to learn about and adopt effective coping mechanisms that can help manage our perception of time. Two strategies stand out: mindfulness and effective time management. Mindfulness practices, including meditation and mindful breathing, can significantly alter our experience of time. By anchoring us in the present moment, these practices help combat the feeling that time is slipping away unobserved. They encourage us to fully engage with the present, slowing down our mental timeline and allowing us to savor each moment more deeply. On the practical side, enhancing our time management skills can also provide a sense of control over how quickly time seems to pass. Techniques such as planning our days, setting aside specific times for work and relaxation, and avoiding multitasking can help us feel more relaxed and less rushed. Effective time management isn't just about being productive. It's about creating space to enjoy life, thereby enriching our moments and stretching our perception of time. Both mindfulness and good time management can act as antidotes to the accelerated pace of modern life. They enable us to navigate our days with intention and purpose, reducing stress and enhancing our quality of life. By incorporating these practices, we can reclaim a sense of agency over our time, transforming our experience from one of constant rush to one of enriched presence. As we look to the future, it's essential to contemplate the long-term effects of our shifting perception of time on both our personal health and societal structures. The feeling that time is speeding up is not just an individual issue. It has broader implications that could shape future generations and societal norms. For instance, if the trend towards faster living continues, we may see changes in how societies value time and productivity. There could be a greater emphasis on efficiency, potentially at the cost of depth and quality in both work and personal interactions. On a more personal level, a continued acceleration in time perception could lead to increased stress and related health issues as people struggle to keep up with the pace of life. This future is not set in stone. Awareness of how our perception of time is changing offers us an opportunity to steer these developments in a more positive direction. By understanding the factors that contribute to this feeling, societies might develop new norms and structures that prioritize well-being over speed, such as more flexible work arrangements or increased focus on mental health. While we adopt more mindful practices and improve our time management, we can mitigate some of the negative effects of this accelerated time perception. These personal adjustments can ripple outward, influencing family dynamics, workplace cultures, and, eventually, societal values. Considering these future implications, what adaptations might be necessary to ensure a healthy balance between productivity and quality of life? Here are a few possibilities. Educational shifts. Schools could emphasize time management and mindfulness from an early age, preparing children to navigate a fast-paced world without feeling overwhelmed. Workplace reforms. Companies might adopt more flexible scheduling and recognize the importance of downtime, which could help employees manage stress and maintain a healthier work-life balance. These adaptations require a concerted effort from individuals, families, businesses, and governments. By accepting these changes, we can create a culture that not only manages the acceleration of time perception, but also enhances our overall quality of life. As we draw our exploration to a close, let's recap the key insights we've uncovered about the sensation of time speeding up. From the psychological and biological factors that shape our perception, to the influence of technology and societal changes, it's clear that a multitude of elements are at play. We've also seen how personal stories and coping mechanisms help individuals navigate this complex landscape. It's important to recognize that while the feeling of time speeding up is a common experience, the power to influence our perception of time lies within our own hands. Practices like mindfulness and effective time management can not only enhance our daily lives, but also help us forge a deeper connection with each moment. By making conscious choices about how we interact with technology and structure our days, we can mitigate the rush and enrich our experiences. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights and practical tips that you can apply in your own life. Remember, the goal isn't just to slow down time, but to live fully within the time we have. By accepting these strategies, we can transform our relationship with time, turning it from a foe that steals our days into an ally that enriches them. We want to extend our gratitude to the psychologists, neuroscientists, and cultural researchers whose studies provided the backbone for our discussion. Their work continues to enlighten and inspire those of us seeking to understand the complexities of human perception. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the perception of time. If this topic resonated with you, please consider sharing your thoughts in the comments below. What strategies do you use to manage your perception of time? Have you noticed changes in how you experience time as you've aged? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Your engagement helps us grow and continue providing quality discussions on topics that matter to you.